Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Eva Shahira binti Abdul Jalil and I am from group C42. Today I will present about our final year project, which is aesthetic shoe rack. And I will start with introduction. It is hard to imagine what life was like when shoes were not discovered yet. Everything started because of a real and practical need to protect the feet from outside effects. This seemingly simple human need turned into a quickly growing industry in which design was just as important as functionality. Before, shoes used to be made by craftsmen, but today they are part of a factory industry earning huge amounts of money each year. Therefore, the human's demand in owning shoes has increased from year to year. Shoes are a key part of nearly any outfit, whether you realize it or not. While most people can overlook poorly coordinated accessories, undershirts and socks, shoes are often one of the things they will pick up on first. And there are very few situations where appearance can be salvaged if turning up in a combination that looks ridiculous to other people. However, we always overlook the care of shoes. Shoes are important to take care because good soles need even better care. Because of that, people need to take care of their shoes. One of the best ways in taking care of them is by putting them in the shoe rack. No matter whether a person owns 2 or 20 pairs of shoes, a shoe rack works as an excellent storage device. However, people nowadays prefer to have a multifunctional furniture than a single functional furniture. The study shows nowadays the world is facing a lot of serious problems because of the population explosion and the resource shortage. Overcrowded living area creates economic and social issues, and the limitation of material choices not only lowers the quality of householding merchandise, but also leads to the raise of the price. Due to all these complicated factors, multifunction furniture becomes one of the solutions for space sustainability. Multifunction furniture combines different functions into one piece to control the material consumption, creates opportunities for the interaction between the object and human, and effectively save user space. Thus, in this project, a multifunctional shoe rack will be built. It has been renovated into a shoe rack that has more than one function but still retains its main function as a shoe rack.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nuralia Abdulatif Gunaim. So my meter number is AE190099. So I'm going to explain about the project background of this aesthetic shoe rack. So this shoe rack has 3 rows with a maximum of 2 pairs of shoes on each row based on the size of shoes. The number of shoes that can fit in this shoe rack is 6 pairs. This shoe rack is a multi-function shoe rack, so there is a few additional functions that have been added to this product. This shoe rack works in the same principle as other product of shoe rack but in the different way. And this shoe rack is using a drawer to place the shoes. By using the concept of drawer, shoes need to take out by pulling out the drawer. The material of this shoe rack is OSB board because it is easier to get. By choosing OSB board, it will reduce the total cost and more lightweight when using for the furniture. So the shoe rack have more than one functions. The functions are: it can work as a bench. As a bench, it can be sat on, so it can be used wherever in the house, including the room or living room. Next, it can work as a folding table. As we know, folding table will be added on the shoe rack as a special feature. Lift-up hinge spring that connected with the table will be able to make the table fall in their way. Next, we have reduced bacteria on the shoes as it has an ultraviolet light. In this project, ultraviolet light will be put in the shoe rack to reduce the bacteria from the shoes. Almost every place is surrounded by bacteria. So by putting the ultraviolet light in the shoe rack, the shoes will get prevented from the bacteria and people will move comfortably when wearing the shoes. Next, this project has an umbrella holder, so it will save some space to store the umbrella. And last but not least, display shoes. This acrylic sheet plastic is used on the front of shoe rack, so it can display the shoes clearly and make more easier to see what kind of shoes in the shoe rack. This acrylic plastic provides outstanding output. Lastly, we can keep shoes from dust as it is in closed area.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name Muhammad Syamil bin Abdullah, AA 190676. I am as third presenter would like to present 2 points, which is innovation and invention and product figure. I would like to start my first point in innovation and invention. First, this shoe rack can reduce the usage of space. As usually, the shoe rack in the market is big and also hard and difficult to handle. So we make innovation to the shoe rack is suitable and for all user. Second, the design is for user convention. The design are not fancy but nice. Will also make the shoe rack for shoe collector and shoe lover. Third, create neat and tidy look in a space. So that means this shoe rack not take more space in the house, and also this shoe rack has more function than other shoe rack in the market. So the next point is product figure. This shoe rack have the 3 function. First, table. The table can using for study and put item on the table. Second, chair. Third, and also the main objective is to keep shoes in the shoe rack. We also add ultraviolet in this product. The function of ultraviolet is for the product is to reduce the rate of bacterial production. So I pass my present for my other member.
Next, I'll continue the presentation with explaining about the load test of this multifunctional shoe rack. The multifunctional shoe rack are expected to succeed to stay stable after loads are placed on it. The bench can hold 50 kg load where one person is used as the load. After that, the foldable table also can hold 20 kg load where stuffs weighing 20 kg are placed on it, such as laptops, books, and others. Strong and durable materials are used in this project to make sure the shoe rack can stay stable and strong even though loads have been placed on it, which is an OSB board as the main body.
So next, I'm going to explain about the conclusion of this project. The project is succeed to achieve the objectives. First of all, the multifunctional shoe rack effectively works as a bench that can hold a 50 kg load, and at the same time, it also can effectively work as a table. It has a lift-up hinge spring to support the opening of the folding table. The folding table can hold a 20 kg of load, so it can be a place to study as it can put the laptop, books, and others. Other than that, this multifunctional shoe rack also effectively reducing the amount of bacteria on shoes as it has an ultraviolet light inside the shoe rack. It also can work as the umbrella holder as it has a space to put the umbrella as the side of the shoe rack. All of these additional functions show that the first objective has been accomplished, which is to develop a shoe rack that have more than one function. As it effectively can work with more than one function, it also can save space, which is the second objective of this project. Next, this project also successfully incorporates a unique concept of shoe rack into final design to improve usability in the existing design. This is because the additional functions in this shoe rack lead it to be a unique concept of a shoe rack and make it different with other current shoe rack. So that's all from our group Aesthetics Shoe Racks. Thank you.